a little friendly competition. So if you guys could visit joinmyquiz.com and then enter the game code here, 770745. And in the meantime, if you have any questions, feel free to either unmute or pop them in the chat. Niblina, I saw there's a question in the chat. How many starter projects are students expected to complete, and how do we decide which ones to work on?
Yeah, that's a great question. So at the right after we finish these meetings, we are going to give you more direction on that. But right now, if you go to each one of the starter projects, there's an evaluation criteria over there. So, for example, in the bioinformatics ones that we went through last time, for example, the GeoQuest is not being used for evaluation. The transcriptomics QC is being used for evaluation for anyone who is interested in the GPT enhanced transcriptomics app. Similarly, for the machine learning one, there are a whole lot of there's guidance over there. But what we'll do to make it even clearer is we pick 4 or 5 virtual internships based on the current polls. So make sure you get your polls in by the end of the day today at the latest. Even if you don't have the full idea, just where you think you might be interested. So we'll just do that shortlist, and then we will explain which starter projects you should look at. You can do any evaluation. So if you're working on something which involves machine learning, full stack, UX, bioinformatics, you can pick any starter project out of any of these pathways, and that is absolutely fine with us, because we want to see, at least on one side, you've spent enough effort to get that experience. But we'll also have a list of starter projects which will help you in the internship. So if you don't need it for the evaluation, but you can look at it so that when you start working on your teams, you'll be ready. Does that answer your question?
Looks like it. Thank you, Niblina.
All right.
All right, let's get started. All right, which institution do most of our alumni turned awesome mentors hail from? So let's see, is it Rochester, where they learned to juggle snowflakes and algorithms? NYU, where they balanced the chaos of New York with the serenity of coding? IIT Delhi, because they figured that mastering Python was easier than surviving Delhi's heat? Or the Wimbledon? 7 more seconds. All done. Let's see how you guys did. All right, nice work, Raghav, Brian, Krishna. It is indeed NYU.
So this is why, Anupam, I wanted you to stick around. And so the next mentor who is coming on today, Joy, he's also graduated. He's a grad student from NYU. We do have, by the way, mentors from the other two. That's the reason we entered Rochester. Anya Greenberg is from Rochester. She's currently computational biologist at Children's Hospital in Boston. And we did have quite a few mentors from IITT. So there is actually a triple I over there, just to be clear. We had 4 visiting mentors from there, like part-time, they were helping out, not the senior mentors. Amazing institute that we have been really impressed with the alumni. So this is just to say that this is one thing that we are really proud of. When we first started, it was Colin and I, where Colin is the other machine learning mentor. And he's amazing. His enthusiasm, his passion for it is like infectious. And Anubhav was part of the first cohort where at that time Colin was the only mentor. And now Anubhav actually has a tree, because the people who were Anubhav in your team in the very first cohort went from participant to lead, and they've even some of them are junior mentors at this time. So we have, it feels very rewarding to see that. And yes, Anubhav, they all had really great things to tell about you from after the people who worked with you directly and as well as a mentor. So Yeah, let's see which one of you in the call today, maybe 4 years, 3 years, 2 years from now, you can join us as we expand our program. We need more and more mentors.
On that note, let's get moving to the next question. What's the core of STEMaway's virtual internship programs? Working with people around the world without jet lag, projects that mash up disciplines like a DJ spins tracks. Is it the latest tech trends like generative AI for summer 2023? It's hotter than your favorite summer playlist. Or is it all of the above? 8 seconds. All done. Let's see how you guys did. All right, looks like we're doing pretty well. And the answer is indeed all of the above. Now moving on to the next question. What are starter projects? They're like mini projects or appetizers for your brain to get hands-on experience and hot skills. Is it like dipping your toes into a new sea without worrying about a shark attack? Or are they like top secret assignments for ninjas, except they're not secret and you don't have to be a ninja? Or all of the above? Looks like all our answers are in. So on the leaderboard, we got some climbers. That's awesome.
So let me just chime in a little bit here, and we purposely kept this a little cryptic, but this is very important because we starter projects, as the people who have been before know, that this is a new concept for us, and it is a way for us to break it down, because the internship is a big commitment. It's a much bigger commitment than the starter projects. Also, you need to learn a whole lot of things at one go. So basically, we're breaking it down for you. Take a deep breath. Everything might look extremely new to you. Just attack each starter project separately and you will be good to go. It's designed to really give you the ramp up that you need. And the second one is, so basically you're mastering the skills, which is even though the language was cryptic, the first one is, the choices are, first one is mastery of skills. The second one is career exploration. So this is your opportunity. Even though you may be like a heavily into full stack, this is your opportunity to try out machine learning with the starter projects, or the reverse. Any pathway you can start with the starter projects, you can really do the career exploration. And the third one, all this ninja stuff, what is basically what we're saying is that the starter projects are the evaluation for the internship. So there are evaluations embedded in each one of them. There's a question there on, can we work on 2 projects at once? In the starter projects, you can work on as many as you want. It is entirely up to you. And the virtual internships, we prefer you pick one because it is a lot of work, but we have made exceptions before. So that is something we'll look at later when we are starting with the virtual internships.
Perfect. Moving on. What support do you get for starter projects? Do you get an AI mentor because sometimes humans are too unpredictable? Do you get real sessions with real STEMaway mentors who promise not to bite? Do you get a group of expert freelancers who'd rather be doing this in their day jobs? Or all of the above? 8 more seconds. All right, time's up. All right, it's shuffling around quite a bit.
So this one is also put in, it's probably alumni chose real session with real mentors, because that is what we used to have. That was the only one. This summer, we have introduced 2 more. So when the AI mentor, this is a very special one because, as Anubhav was saying in his talk, it's really like with ChatGPT and the other technologies that have come in, education has changed, programming has changed. You can debate the pros and cons and whether it is good, whether it's bad, and all of those things, but the fact that it has changed, nobody can deny. one of the issues is that sometimes you don't know whether the answer you're getting is correct. And we have actually filed a patent on this. Our previous one on the resumes got accepted. We are waiting on this application. The concept is that you are talking with GPT APIs, but through our platform, it goes through the messaging. And we are storing the data along with the user data only if you want personalized guidance, but we are more interested in just storing the QA sessions, because what we are doing as the mentors are checking for correctness of the answers that you're getting from the AI. So sometimes, you don't want to wait for the mentor meeting. Sometimes it's easier to ask questions from an AI than a human, not because they're more unpredictable, like the quiz said, but sometimes it is just easier. I'm not doing a demo today because I tried one yesterday, but it's difficult to read the screen. I'll just put up a video there so you guys can see how to use it. But what we do is based on all this data, and if a lot of you are doing the starter projects, we have enough data to kind of do a sentiment analysis around skills. So we know where you are getting stuck, and then the next mentor sessions will be attacking those issues. So a lot of advantage to doing it this way. We are really covering many of the, like instead of a full mentor session or a full real live mentoring sessions and a full AI solution, we are doing a mix of the two worlds. Also, we have found in previous sessions that it takes people a long time to start asking questions. You don't get as much out of the mentor sessions. And this way, we can see your questions beforehand, and we can really optimize those sessions for you. So that's the AI mentor session. The other one is the freelancer one. We are also opening a marketplace this time. It'll be embedded in that mosaic that I just showed you. It'll be associated with every skill. So, and all our alumni, we will verify that they are capable of helping you with that. So anyone over here who is an alumni who wants to join in, but it's also going to be open to anyone. It'll be a way of connection. So it's like a marketplace where you are interested in learning a skill and you're really very specific to the skill, and or you want to use your talent to help people with other skills, you can connect over there. So that's the first choice and the third choice. Both of those are new things that we are including in the platform this time.
Awesome. Let's get going to the next question. Is doing a starter project a must to join the virtual internship roller coaster? Yes, but only if you're a college student who enjoys late night study sessions. Or the yes, if you're a pre-college student who can't wait to get started. Nope, it's not mandatory, like wearing socks with sandals. Or only if you're a college student or graduate who thinks sleep is overrated.
So a little bit, the wording is off. Like sorry, we meant to say is the premium package a must to join the virtual internship roller coaster? So.
All right, we got the leaderboard. And the correct answer is yes, if you're a pre-college student who can't wait to get started.
So this is the one difference again we have done is we have had awesome high schoolers. Like they've been the stars of our show, but in general, high schoolers we need to make sure in the evaluation that we have given you enough training and that you are ready for your teams. So if you are a high school student, you are still very welcome to try for the virtual internship applications, but you do have to go through the premium package where the mentors have a chance to interact with you through the mentor circle, through special meetings in order to evaluate you for the virtual internship applications.
Perfect. Next question. How can you dodge the virtual internship program fees on STEMaway? If you're a grad student or higher, is it whipping out the secret code mentor? Is it playing this game, coming in the first 5 with full points and laughing like a supervillain? Is it attending an info session, winning the insightful question award and feeling like a quiz master? Or is it all of the above? 6 seconds. Time's up. All right, nice work, Apurva.
Yeah, that was
and
great.
The correct answer is all of the above.
So again, if you're a grad student and want to be more of a mentor role in a team, but you still want to work with the team because that experience is awesome, and if you're a grad student applying in your area of expertise, let me clarify that as well. So you will be more like a mentor to the team, and you have ideas, you'll have a whole team to execute with, and really everything about working with the team is so different from doing a project on your own. That's why we highly recommend this program. Even I believe, Anubhav, you were also a graduate student when you first applied, right?
I was undergrad, yeah.
Okay, you were undergrad. Okay,
Yeah.
I know Joy was a grad student when he applied. We do have a lot of grad students, but we appreciate the fact you're joining, and you're most welcome to use the code mentor when you are applying. And yeah, well, let's see who loves like the supervillain at the end of this. Even if you don't have full points, if you can pull that one up, you're in.
There we go. It's that easy. What's the central focus of the AI Code Assistant Scholarly Publication Virtual Internship Project? Is it mastering interpretive dance as a metaphor for coding principles? Is it compiling user research insights into a comprehensive publication? It's like creating a gripping detective novel, but with data and algorithms. Is it unveiling the secrets of brewing the perfect coffee using AI, or all of the above? 5 seconds. Time's up. All right, go PS and Sneha, you guys are moving up. So the correct answer is compiling user research insights into a comprehensive publication. Next question. What can the classifiers and recommender starter project do for your career? It'll turn you into an environmental conservation expert. It offers hands-on experience in NLP and machine learning, preparing you for your future life as a data science and AI rock star. Or it'll teach you about everything about abstract painting techniques, or all of the above. 5 seconds. Let's see how you guys did. All right, great work, everyone. So the answer is indeed offering hands-on experience in NLP and machine learning. Moving on. How can taking on the code explanation engine, AWS web app, API Explorer, GPT exploration starter project turbocharge your career? Is it by providing a chance to gain mastery over API integration and serverless architecture on AWS, making you a Jedi Knight of the modern tech industry? Is it if you can navigate AWS, you can whip up a Flask web app blindfolded? Is it by convincing you that AI can do better programming than humans with full system skills until you realize that you're the one programming the AI? Mind blown yet? Or is it all of the above? Because who says you can't have your cake and eat it too? All right, looks like you guys all did pretty well. And the correct answer is all of the above. Because of course, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah, to be taken with a pinch of salt, but yes, AWS is so much more complex than the other web applications out there. It's also the most industry relevant. So this time we decided we have done Flask web apps and Streamlit apps before, but this time we are taking the jump and having all of you try out AWS. One thing to note here is that you have to create your own AWS accounts, but there's a free tier, and there is no way you can cross that free tier, the amount you're allowed on the free tier. But it's still something that you need to be aware of and really be kind of understand what you are doing over there. Make sure you're not sharing your account with other people. There's a responsibility attached to creating accounts like this. But if you're in STEM and you are in this area where you are going to be utilizing clouds, knowledge of AWS is extremely useful.
Perfect. Next question. How many ways are there to tackle a starter projects? So 1, 3, 0, or infinite? 10 seconds. Time's up. Looks like everyone got some points.
Yeah, this is another one that I really want to stress because the learning style, what is your learning style? In STEM-Away, we believe in some things, but the one thing we believe true, I mean, it's kind of the highest thing, priority for us is choice. So you pick your learning style. So in the starter projects, if you see, if you've already been through some of them, there are this code snippets and they're hidden. Like you have to click on an icon and actually see the code snippet. You can start in any way. So you can start from, you can make every code snippet visible and start from there and kind of reverse engineer back and learn from there. You're welcome to try from scratch and then use our debugging sessions or debugging tools, the AI mentor that I just talked about, anything in between. Just if you don't yet have a learning style, this is the perfect project platform, the perfect time to figure out what is that learning style for you. But this is very important. When you tackle the starter projects, one question is, what do I do? Maybe you've never done something like this where just the whole project is visible in front of you. The mentors have taken a lot of effort into creating something which you can manage on your own. You figure out what works for you.
Fantastic. The next question. How do you join the virtual internship? Is it paying me a 1 million bribe? Is it filling out the custom package at join.stemway.com? Is it exploring starter projects and doing one of the evaluations? Or is it most of the above? Time's up. Looks like everyone is moving up. So the correct answer is most of the above. Unfortunately, paying me $1 million bribe, well, amazing, would not get you into a virtual internship.
Sorry, Shan, no one picked that option.
Oh, so
I should
sad.
have clicked.
Finally, what are tasks on STEM-Away? I know they're not sharp things that you step on. They're a way to connect with experts, alumni, and maybe even future employers. It's networking, but less painful. They're a tool to showcase your skills and make you shine brighter than a diamond in the rough. They give you insight into who's been checking you out in a completely professional way. Or is it all of the above because we like to keep things interesting? Time's up. Nice work, everyone. And the correct answer is indeed all of the above.
And I know we haven't talked much about this because we are all on the, at 10:30, we were planning to start the demo, so we're running a little late. I'll cover this later in one of our information talks as to how beyond the virtual internships and all, the career connection part, how do you use the different parts? So anyone who has bought the custom package or the premium package, you have enough tax to take advantage of all our additional career tools. And we will, let's focus on the starter projects for now, but you will see lots of opportunities come up, especially right after the virtual internships where we are doing all the showcasing. And that's where these tags come in, as you can use these tags to push your career forward. Let's just put it as that.
Perfect. Let's end the quiz and find out who the winners are. So congratulations, Apurva, Romir, and PS.
Okay, and do you still need them to laugh, or should we just give them one?
I think we'll give them a pass on for today.
So I know some of you already have the premium package, so we'll think of some other way of giving it the award, but I have noted it down who, yeah, I can quite figure out who you are from your names, so that's it. Thank you so much, Isha. It just, when you come in and you put the questions that way, it just makes things more easy to understand. And I know it doesn't answer every question that everyone has, but it is extremely useful to kind of get people thinking. And so I hope everyone in the audience enjoyed it.
Thanks for playing, everyone.